Hi everyone and welcome back. Now the question is, how is our immune system connected to sleep? Well, adequate sound sleep each night develops and maintains a highly protective immune system. Now what does that mean? It is the specialist cells which our immune system creates when we sleep that searches out and actually engulfs and absorbs infectious invasions, bacteria, virus, and fungi, and genetic cell defects, the likes of cancer cells. That's right. Now, our immune system also activates stem cells to repair damaged and growing parts of our body, plus lots more. Different specialist cells for different issues, and it only comes from our immune system and only happens at night when we are in deep sleep. One study reported that by sleeping less than 6 hours per night, an individual has a reduction in autoimmune cells of up to 68%. Okay, so what's wrong with that? The problem for us is for our immune system to be effective every night, it has to flood the whole body with trillions of highly active and highly aggressive specialist cells, so no target can escape. Anything less than a total flood is not enough and misses the bad guys, giving them a chance to multiply over time and grow in size. So, apart from repairing and replacing dead and damaged brain cells every night, researchers also discovered another bit of magic happening. Surrounding the nerves inside our backbone is a fluid called spinal fluid. Common knowledge for many people, right? But did you know that every night in the non-rapid eye movement stage of sleep, when we are paralyzed and in a comatose state, also called sound sleep, it turns out that our brain cells appear to shrink while the gap between them expands, and that spinal fluid rises up from our backbone and floods through every part of our brain. Like the tide washing in and out, it washes the dead and dying cells and any other waste material out of the brain area. From the effect of toxic compounds such as high sugar and glucose and fructose levels, and from the other foods that we eat, which are a serious contender for trouble, to the electrical damage from our brain pulses. Now they are all dissolved and cleared, so we start fresh again in the morning, ready for another day. Therefore, a lack of sleep over a long period of time reduces the effectiveness of the nightly spinal fluid tide, and that allows the residue to build up over specific parts of the brain and nerve endings. This reduces the efficiency of the electric pulses and prevents the whole brain thinking process from working effectively. And just for interest, we've been told that dementia is the result of a build-up of amyloid plaques and fibrous proteins inside the brain. It turns out that this was a theory put out around 1913, and to this day it has never been proven. Consequently, the reason why medications to prevent or reverse amyloid plaque and fibrinotic protein buildups have all failed. Now, what about the repair and replacing of damaged body cells? Well, good sound sleep at night time is the time when the body does its repair and maintenance after a busy day on this planet via our immune system. Special nutrients and stem cells are transported to every part of the body where they are required. These stem cells appear as if by magic to turn into the cells that are required in that part of the body, and they grow as the normal cells. But they require the right environment, from the right pH to the right nutrition and reduction in stress levels in your life, and therefore the stress response, and of course, good sleep habits. With long-term poor sleep, this process is not happening as efficiently as possible, if at all. And this is a good reason why our injuries are not healing and we begin to show signs of diseases. And what has the sun got to do with our nighttime sleep? Well, vitamin D3, which is actually a powerful hormone and not a vitamin, I know, but that's another story, comes from the sun reacting with the cholesterol in our skin, plus a bit of magic from our liver and kidney and from what we eat. And it is comparable with the petrol in our old lawnmower. Without vitamin D3, our immune system struggles to perform. And a good sign of that is consistently catching the flu, cold, skin irritations, vaccinated infections, and poor healing, just to mention a few things. Purely focusing on medications and even vaccinations without doing what is needed to have a healthy immune system is like putting the cart before the horse, and you wonder why it's not working. Low levels of vitamin D3 can result in a very loud and or intermittent heartbeat, and the stress response will be triggered every time, creating poor sleep. And don't forget, it is well documented that sunlight exposure can help you sleep better by regulating the circadian rhythm, while increasing vitamin D levels, which are also used in the production of melatonin, the sleep signaling hormone, and adenosine, the sleep pressure hormone. So there we go. Food for thought, I hope. Good job, everyone. We did it again. Okay, we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.